when installing a rear bumper cover for a 98 Toyota Camry, we will need a tool for removing the plastic tabs. So there are 3 of them on the bottom. Get under the car and remove that with this tool. So I'll show you how to remove that out a little bit. Once that comes out, and we'll get under it with the tool. If that will come up. So once that comes out that way, then we'll get on the bottom of the other one and just push it out. This one wants to be stubborn, or we can do this and we'll get it out. So the same goes here. We'll get this released somewhat, and then this is actually damaged, so I'm just gonna pull this completely out. Right. There we go, and that comes up. So that's how that will be released on the bottom. And then there are 4 of them also here. So we would have had to do that to remove it. So all of that from there. And there are 3 10mm nuts that holds the bumper on the inside of the trunk. So 1, 2, and 3 almost to the floor of the trunk. We'll get a tool, whether a ratchet, a 10mm ratchet, and you remove that, those nuts comes out, and we'll remove it on both sides. Since I damaged this one, the nuts will still be there even though the bumper is already out. So I'm gonna go in there and remove those. There's one. So part of the bumper is that bolt. So this is the end of the bumper, which broke off. So this would have been like this, and it would have gone into the car like so. So we remove that. So once that is out, then we can reinstall. But before we reinstall, we want to put this back in its appropriate place. This would fit here, and that's why I have that blue tape. This basically just stays to reinforce the rebar that takes the impact in case there is a rear collision. And that's that. Once that's in place, you take the replacement bumper. Just install that in there. So those 3 holes in there will take the bolts. This in, we get those nuts, we'll put them back onto the studs, and the 3rd one, which is closer to the floor, we'll put that temporarily, not tightened, until we make sure that everything is aligned on the other side, and then we'll tighten it. So on this side, that one is in. We get this one in on the bottom, and this holes here, we want to make sure they line up. Okay, there. We're gonna put those tabs in there. So what we do with this tab is we just make sure it's open, and then or just put the base in. So if I push the bumper in, the base goes in, and I push this, it's just a push tab, so it stays in there. And this one we'll use on the bottom. This goes here. Actually, I'm going to use this 3 on the bottom and use this ones here. So this goes in. Once the base is in, that's in, and then we'll put this out, we'll push this in, When the push pin goes in, and then push down and down, and we have one more here, and I don't have the top part of this. I'm gonna get another one for this. So this, guys, okay, I did not remove this 10mm before we push this in. I'm gonna have to take this out because this broke off. Since it broke off,
oh yeah,
we didn't quite. Let me take a ratchet. This is absolutely not the way you're supposed to be doing stuff by hand. One, two, three, four. It's a little bolt. Okay. And we can, okay. And then tighten it. And it is getting one of the stabs in, and I'll hold it with that, even though we don't have a top for it. This I found, which actually works for this. All right, do the top ones first. So on the bottom here, there are 3 of this. So I will start with the center one first. There. And then push that in. That is in. That's in. And that's holding that. And then there's a 3rd one that we didn't remember to remove from the body earlier on, so we can just, since that was broken off, we'll take the top part of it off first. That's out. There we go, and off it comes. Alright, we'll use this one instead, and just open it, and they call this Christmas tree. Okay, all 3 are in place on the bottom, and then now we have our 4th one on the top. So we just want to put the last plastic tab in here. That's in, and all the way. Put the top on, that's on. And then we have this 10mm that needs to go here. Luckily, I took the one from the junk car. It goes here. We'll start it by hand first. And then tighten it up.